Hello, it's Thursday, and I was out. I didn't make videos for the past couple days because I took that moon in Cancer kind of personally, and I just got like sick and sad, and I was laying in bed, and it was funny. I mean, it's funny now. It wasn't funny at the time, but I just wanted to get back on because the moon moved into Leo, and I was still this. It moved into Leo yesterday, actually, on Wednesday, and I was still kind of nursing my pity party until this morning. I got a beautiful wake up call from my cat, which is perfectly symbolic of Leo, right? In fact, I was laying there and she just jumped right on me and peed on me. And I was so pissed off. Like, I was just blown away. I couldn't even believe it. And so I had to get out of bed and I ripped all my sheets off my bed. And, I was like, I had canceled all my clients for the day. I was just going to lay in bed all day and like enjoy the fall weather and just like roll around in my sulking. And, but I didn't. I pulled out, I couldn't just lay in the pee, right? So I pulled everything off and went downstairs and I like saw all the mess in my kitchen. I like totally let things go. And I decided, well, I'm going to clean this up. So I threw the clothes the sheets in the washing machine and turned on some Florence in the Machine real loud in my house and started doing the dishes and taking care of stuff I've been putting off. And I got on the ground and like scrubbed my kitchen floor on my hands and knees. That's such a Virgo thing to do. And the moon doesn't move into Virgo till tomorrow afternoon, but I built up a whole bunch of fire in my body. I was like singing and sweating and scrubbing, and it totally like broke me out of my funk. I just by it's like 2:00 in the afternoon, like only maybe 5 hours has passed since the cat peed on me, and I'm feeling so much better. And I just wanted to share that because who knows, maybe you guys were experiencing something similar. I think it's funny that a cat, while the moon was in Leo, was the thing that like helped me to bring a little fire into that watery place I was stuck in. So to reiterate a little bit from the Lunoscope tarot reading that I've been constructing over the last year or so, that we're still in the Two of Crystals or Two of Swords week. And like I told you, that that is characterized by the word equanimity. And I perceive that as bringing your mind and your body onto the same page and being in your integrity around that. But for the moon in Leo, the cards are trust and courage for today and tomorrow. And these cards are really beautiful. I'm going to take a picture of them and post them on my Instagram. But I just wanted to read a little bit because from the book, because I thought I just pulled these out to look and see like, oh, I wonder what this is about today. And trust and courage were the two. And I think that for me, that showed up as like trusting that, I'm looked out for, like the universe is looking out for me, or my higher self, or my cats, even if it seemed like a rude awakening. It definitely was the boost I needed to get me back on my feet. And then I actually did have the courage to invite people to a retreat that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. And so I went ahead and I invited people to my retreat, and people said yes. And then more good luck happened. And so I brought courage into my life too. And I wanted to share with you because maybe you're experiencing something like that. And my goal for all of these videos is to remind myself and anyone who watches that there is this divine clockwork, like there is this divine momentum that we're moving through, and we're not crazy or flaky for having mood swings or for feeling sad some days and happy others. There is a divine order to all of this. And sometimes it helps to hear someone else's story and to become a part of a community that really understands that this is all natural, that all of these things are happening, whether we're conscious of them or not. Sometimes it helps to just become conscious. So I'm going to read trust. It says, light is symbolic of trust. In light, we trust. I don't know. I trust darkness too, not in the like sense of it being bad, but whatever. We follow the light. And then I think they're talking about, so the red candle, the red candle lights are wands that symbolize eternal blood loyalty, your trust in family. The circle of hands symbolizes the human community and the greater community of all life. That's what I was just talking about. Freaking crazy. Recognizing that we're all family, trust others, and be loyal. Like the child sees the goodness in others and be trusting. Oh, see the goodness in others. Like the adult holding the child, be responsible and trustworthy. Enter into friendships, partnerships, marriages, alliances, agreements, and contracts that you honor. Trust the universe, exemplified by the parachutist, and God's hand holding the ring of life, which supports the acrobats. Know that the universe never gives you anything that you cannot handle. You are supported. Reach out. Above all, trust yourself, symbolized by the clasped hands together. Well, that's pretty freaking perfect. And then courage. I'll hold that one up. Light is courageous. It strikes forward into the darkness. The laser light sword, the axe, and the knife, wands symbolize the courage of your warrior energy to cut into and see the truth about your fears and dark sides, to cut them out, to exercise them. Totem poles, masks, and stained glass windows represent not only your fears, the inner demons, but your strength and courage to confront these fears and face them down. Your fears can become your allies if you will confront them and draw them out. Then they stand before you as a warning to those forces and people who would oppress you. That's really cool. So that's the energy of today and tomorrow. The moon will move into Virgo tomorrow, and I'm a Virgo, and I always love it when the moon's in Virgo because it feels like everything's right in the world when that happens. So we're going to have a Virgo-y weekend, and so really try and find some trust and courage in the next couple of days. Trust that whatever is going on in your life is all a part of the bigger picture, and that in the grand scheme of things, you don't really have to do anything. This stuff is like clockwork. It's happening whether you consciously participate or not. I get a kick out of it. Like, honestly, I get a kick out of tuning in and finding those synchronicities. Like, it's like beautiful, like plot twists, and why not share that with anyone who's interested? So I'll make another video tomorrow about Virgo over the weekend, and I was going to do extended readings for everybody, and I got sick and totally like, it's like, no, I can't do that. Like, I couldn't even think straight. I was like, I went down. I don't know if you're familiar with your chart, but depending on where you have Cancer in your chart, it probably affected you differently. And I've got mine over in my like house of taboos and dark shadows, and it's my 8th house. So I had all this like dark shadowy stuff come up for me, and all this like, I don't know, grieving, I guess, because I'm grieving. Well, I was grieving, been grieving the closure of a chapter in my romantic relationship. So like that was appropriate, and I feel like I used the energy appropriately to get to the bottom of that. But I want to do these extended readings to talk about like how the moon might be affecting you in different portions of your house. But if you don't know your chart, then I'd have to also help you out with finding a way to read your own chart. But I could do that. Like, this is a new jam for me, and I like it, and I'm getting more comfortable every time I do a video. I mean, I'm even like showing up like sick and whatever. So anyway, thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking my videos, and thank you for supporting me in this new endeavor. And I really appreciate the community that's forming around this and has been forming around the Lunoscope. So thanks for being so awesome, everyone, and I'll talk to you again on tomorrow. Bye.